The term that we use at ANASAZI is we expect the parents to have their own walking. The children are out there in the trail having their walking. We expect the parents to have their walking. One of the things that I say to the young walkers is that there's no comfort in the growth zone, there's no growth in the comfort zone. And we expect the same thing for the parents too. When we see parents who are really digging in and having a meaningful experience, then we see that the young walkers are doing the same. And it's not really a cause and effect relationship. Typically it doesn't work if a parent does it as a way to manipulate their child into investing in the program, but we find that there's definitely a correlation there. But when the parents have an attitude that says, I'm going to change in my heart, I'm going to have my walking no matter what you do out on the trail, this is a change that I'm going to seek for myself, then we see some really beautiful things happening. Every once in a while, it's rare, but we've seen it a few times where we see a child who is able to hold their breath for the whole time, and they're digging their heels and they make sure that they don't really take any of those things to heart. And we've seen the parents of those young walkers who do take those things to heart. And we hear back a lot from our alumni, and we hear a lot of those stories about the parents who will reach out to us and say, you know what, when my child was in the program, they didn't seem to be making that much change. And when they came home, that change wasn't evident. But we stuck with our changes. Our walking had a deep impact in our lives, and we stuck with those things that we learned. And a year later, those seeds that were planted out on the trail at ANASAZI started to sprout. They started to grow within the heart of my child, and now they're different because I was able to give them someone different to respond to. And that caused this change to occur in their hearts.